It's about that time. I'm actually surprised at myself because I'm quite anemic. So, anyways, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you back. I appreciate all the energetic. You are new to the channel, and I actually, Lord, where's my words? Mercury retrograde. If you are new to the channel, stick around, hit that like and subscribe button. I may bring a lot of awareness to your life. We may have a lot of laugh on to the collective, whether they be quiet or whether they be. You guys don't forget to check in the community tab of my page. I am going to update it again. I do have the link, and I think I'm gonna put the link in the description box to my other channel. Two more healing frequency codes that I have compositions that I have come up with to help people in the collective. Some of these frequencies are good to help people with sleep deprivation, healing, balancing out, and or activating chakras. I'm working on one that's a real powerful one for decalcifying the pineal gland, and I actually want to do a couple of those where we focus on decalcifying the pineal gland while we activate the heart, the solar plexus up through the crown chakra. So y'all remember to check out my other channel. And as always, donations are welcome and they are appreciated for those who have donated to the channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I ask that you keep coming back and you keep supporting me however you may support me, however you see fit or that you're able bodied to. Support can be just a thumbs up or subscription. So don't forget that, okay? I appreciate y'all. I'm in a very blessed and good energy. I don't like the energy we were in today or earlier, but nonetheless, we are going to get into some messages between you and your soulmate collective. What do you want to say to your soulmate? What does your soulmate want to say to you? What is the telepathic messages that you guys may be communicating to each other in the ethers or would like to say to each other? Because we got to redeem ourselves from that earlier one, baby. We got twin flame off the top and honoring your twin flame or honoring some type of commitment. It has been a challenge here with the maze energy, but nonetheless, saying accept the challenges for what they are. They just made the twin flame connection between the two of you that more stronger, the bond more prominent, the bond to be so strong that it can withstand anything, especially if you have been a divine being under attack or your connection has been under attack. You know, this message is for you, for those of you who may be like wondering what's going on with your person, if you guys are in no contact, if you know that you guys are telepathically communicating. Yeah, there's a lot of intense telepathic communication at this time between people in the collective and their twin flame at this time. 1111, I'm not even going to take that. I'm going to put these back and we're going to do this a little better. Yeah, we got commitment and a union coming in. Collective. Commitment and a union. Spirit says yes and honor it. Honor it to the fullest. Yeah, because it's coming with acceleration. It's coming. It's coming in and it's coming in fast. If you were expecting it to be, I don't know, a few months, a few weeks, maybe it's coming in a few days, a few hours. This could be a really, really strong connection, or you guys could have very strong feelings for each other. You know how when you love someone so much, or you have such a strong emotional connection, or even magnetic and emotional, and y'all know that feeling when you can't get someone off of your mind? Like, no matter how hard you try, like, everything is them. Spirit say yes. Spirit says yes. Do you hear me? But, like, you can't. I know a lot of people feel me on this. And this is not, like, for the people that, like, cheated on us, broke our hearts to smithereens, betrayed us, sold our contracts, stuff like that. We're talking about, that one where even if you haven't met your person, you just know that somewhere out there, your person is out there. And people could call me like a hopeless romantic when it comes to that type of energy, like, oh my gosh, she's such a hopeless romantic. No, I'm just a firm believer in the fact that I know God didn't make just one of me, and God did so a little girl, very much so. And I want to heal, grow, and evolve into a lover woman. Although, since I'm so used to being in very committed relationships on my part, I cannot really complain and say I being single. So, you know, uh, actually, your girl has actually got a chance to not be in a long term relationship and play the field. So, and the field is looking real nice out there. It's looking really nice out there. Okay. And when it is time, maybe I'll gain a lot of insight, learn a lot of things to be able to add to my Rolodex of knowledge of evolving into a greater, more mature, divine feminine. Okay. So, messages, telepathic messages between the collective and their person. You guys have a deep value of each other. Like you guys value each other deeply. And there's a lot of real intense emotions, but like that feeling where you know your person is out there somewhere. If you haven't come across your person, they are out there. You can feel them. I'm a big energy person, so you can feel them. It could even feel like sometimes this person is right near you, holding you, embracing you. Hello? Yeah. Okay. So, Spirit is saying embrace the energy that you are in right now. If you are in like no contact collective or you are in the energy of attracting, that's for damn sure. So, if you are in no contact with your person, you guys are on your break because you guys have to go your separate ways for your own separate healing to come back together to finish up your healing. Spirit is saying embrace this moment being to yourself, embrace this moment of solitude. That it doesn't have to be that you're in hermit mode or introverted. It could just, Spirit is saying more so like embrace everything that you're experiencing in this moment before you and your person come together. And it's not like when you and your person come together, it's going to be like, oh, that's the end, like, wah. No, it's more so like, it's more so like, embrace all. If you're like me and you're used to being in relationships all the time, long term, like for me, being single this long is something I never really experienced since being really young, since my oldest kid's dad. I was with him for years, and then my middle kid's dad, I was with him for years, and then this past person, I was with him almost 9 years. So, like, it's been all my life pretty much has been spent in these relationships, and so I'm quite enjoying the freedom of being single. I'm enjoying the options. I'm enjoying the freedom of moving around, even going on little cute little dates and stuff, and talking to the opposite sex without having to have somebody jump down my throat or, there be a problem and stuff. So I'm really embracing, really knowing myself, who I am, and my singlehood. Okay. But nonetheless, I know that eventually it will get to a point. I know for a fact I have a person. Okay. I know for a fact I have a forever person. I could have many. Um, but I know that I have a forever person, somebody that is for me and I for them. Um, and I'm just embracing this moment of knowing myself a lot better so I could be the best version of myself, not for that relationship, but for myself first. And then when I come together with my person, um, I will be a better version than I was in any past relationship that I've ever been in, right? So, Spirit, if you're like that or going through any type of no contact or separation with your person, you can still feel like this person day in, day out. You could dream about this person. You could wake up. You could eat, sleep, breathe this person, you know? But Spirit wants you to embrace this moment with you being in solitude, not solitude away from people, but being by yourself. Know your strength and your power in being by yourself. This is when we get to know ourselves the most. I'm getting a little sniffly here, so if I think I'm gonna just do big hair next. Yeah, I like big curly hair, like even like the body waves and stuff. Like retro, the old retro like deep waves, big bang, deep waves. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. So embrace what fate has in store for you. And we really don't know until we get to know ourselves really, really well by being by ourselves for a bit. We really don't know how to embrace fully what is in store for us or how to really handle it until we can we must conquer ourselves. So, like I said, if you're in this energy where you're in no contact, both of you guys have went your separate ways. There's some type of separation. Don't look at it as the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it may be lonely. Yeah, it may be a little sad and hurt, but embrace conquering yourself in these moments. Okay, collective. What does the collective person want to say to them? They could be watching you, observing. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. And once you conquer yourself and you get to know yourself the best, you really you really establish a different level of tolerance for yourself. Okay, you learn your boundaries, you learn your temperaments, your proclivities. You get to know yourself on an intimate level. This is what I mean when I say conquer yourself. Okay, it's quite a beautiful thing, the intimacy that we have with ourselves. But that makes us all the more better for these connections when these divine unions do start coming together. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Even if I'm not like the first or the second or third, it doesn't matter which order mine comes in. I'm gonna be happy for people in the collective. I love to see love, y'all. I'm like a corny little lovebird, you know? Like I really am. That's one thing, even when I was kind of bitchy or in karmic energy, that's one thing I never shied away from. That's one thing I never hid from people. Very affectionate, very loving. I just love love. I find it to be the most beautiful and extraordinary thing ever in the world. You know why? Because it can make you and it can break you. There's nothing like it. It's nothing like true love, divine love, godly love, right? It's even love for self. It's nothing like it. The lack of love for ourselves, it breaks us. It tears us down. We forget who we are. We don't know who we are. We become unraveled. We get out of sorts. We become unhinged. We become very karmic. We find ourselves trying to people please, stuff like that. When we love ourselves, it shows. You see the aura of somebody, the beauty of them, the confidence radiating from a person. You see how they walk, how they talk, how their demeanor, how they carry themselves, and especially how they treat other people. You can tell. Love really is the most powerful energy because it can make or break anything. The lack of love can break Divine love can make, it can repair, it can heal. And I'm sure this one thing I am sure of. The same way that God would love. And I know people have taken advantage of the way that I love my children. That's a beautiful thing. The way that I love others, that's a beautiful thing. But I did have to go through people abusing my love for them in order for me to love myself in a way that I didn't even realize I. It's not that I didn't have any self love, it's that I didn't have as much love for myself as I did for others. So, in my moment of solitude and being single, I have loved to learn to love myself so much. My tolerance already was at, it was small. Let's say it was at a small percentage, but I have learned to love myself in such a way where my tolerance is at zero because I don't deserve anything less than the type of love that I am, the type of love that I radiate, and the type of love that I give. And only through those lessons and in my time of solitude and being by myself did I really know that I am love and I deserve nothing but that. Anything less than that, it just simply cannot exist around me anymore. So observe yourself and embrace yourself for what is in store for you. When you love yourself, you see yourself. Even if people don't put you on a high pedestal, you put yourself on one because you know the things that you are now worthy of. What you used to tolerate, you realize that you just lacked a bit of self-love. And we're here. So divine unions are coming in. I'll be so glad when they come in. I will be like, oh my God, can I come to the wedding? I'm so corny, y'all. I'm a very grateful person. Like, I love the small things. I love the big things. I love the extravagant things, the elegant things. I love the corny things. I love all those things. Very appreciative energy that I have. And it only came, I was able to stay in the energy of appreciation and gratitude so much through so much pain because I appreciate the small things. I love the small things. I've experienced a lot. We have commitment here. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. And commitment, be sure to make sure that we don't put too much emphasis on these titles and what they mean. Commitment, it can mean something different for everyone. So make sure that when you come into reunion or union with your person, that it's just the two of you defining what your relationship should look like. Okay? What does the divine collective's person want to say to them? Yeah, Spirit is saying that it's been a maze. Spirit, your spirit is about to be sublimated. Oh my God. Sublimate me, Spirit. Sublimate me. Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. Your spirit is your guide. Your spirit is your higher self. It is your guidance. It is what operates, it is the essence of what operates your moral compass and makes you or allows for you to operate more out of the heart chakra when the time calls for it. But for the most part, for myself, heart chakra, navigator right here. Okay. What is the divine collectives? Slower? Caleb? Okay. Well, y'all be practicing, right? Shh, I'm recording, so. You had a good practice? Why?
Yelled at.
Why you get yelled at?
I messed up. I'm used to it
Mm. I want to say, they better quit yelling at my baby. Like, my love for my children is something else. Like, I can be a blackout type of lover. I black out, crash out when it comes to my love for my children and keeping them safe and making sure that, you know, they just have an environment that has as much love as I can give. Because, it's just me. And that's fine. That's fine. No, it doesn't really make me feel bad like people would think or like society would think that makes me feel a way. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Can it be trying at times? It definitely can. I'm not gonna lie or say that it's not trying. It definitely is, but it helps to build character. You have all these different personalities, different ways to love people. They have to be loved in their own way. You talk to them in their own way because they're all different. And they all need their own special kind of love. You all love them all equally, but you give them their own special kind of love. So my love right there that I feel for my children is something that, just people should just never cross the line there with my children. They should just never cross the line, because those are charges that I definitely am willing to take. And I'm not, listen, I'm saying this in a sarcastic way, but I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass, okay? And then the love, like I said, being such a loving, caring person, I just had to realize that I lack that for myself. The way that I love other people, I lack that for myself. And in my time of solitude, I learned to love myself more. It's not that I didn't love myself. I learned to love myself more. Yes.
You love me, right? Can I get the rest of that chicken tender bar?
Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Don't. Shh, 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 shh. So we have emotion. Look into the depths of your emotion, Spirit is saying. And looking into the depths of our emotions, this can be a maze. We have so many different emotions. Like I said, when we're with ourselves, especially during these no contacts and separations with our person or not, or if any of you have yet to meet your person in this time of like solitude or just being by yourself, learning yourself, you learn to dive into these emotions and you learn that it is a maze going through and navigating through those different emotions. But your compass, your base, your ground is going to be your heart chakra. And you let's just say ground zero would be your heart chakra and how you feel about yourself. Once you find your self love for yourself, as I stated, conquer yourself. Conquering ourselves is nothing other than navigating the maze of emotions that we have within us, our characteristics, our traits, why they're like that, why we're like that, what we like, what we don't really like, getting rid of, adding to. And we are literally in this energy of tweaking ourselves. This is what the energy has been feeling like lately. Like everyone is in this energy, divine beings. For those of us that feel like me, like it really has been feeling like we're in this energy of tweaking and fine tuning ourselves, right? You know? So, the best way to navigate tweaking ourselves or fine tuning ourselves to be the best version of ourselves is navigating with self love. That's the best way I know how to. Because, see, like I said, love has to be the most powerful energy on this plane of existence because it is a make or break. It can destroy and it can build. So on one hand, where people use love against others to love can be also those things as well. There was something else I was going to say, but I lost it. Very distracted. Love is also blinding. It will blind us to the red flags. But, self love allows us to remove the veil that is placed over our eyes by blind love, if that makes sense. You see how complex and complicated yet beautifully complicated love is? It'll blind us to overlook all the red flags. But that is just a lesson in teaching us to love ourselves. See, self love has to be more powerful than the love of another, because that self love is going to allow us, it's going to clear our vision, it's going to clear any illusions, it's going to clear up any delusions and confusions, it's going to allow us to actually see with our hearts, not with our eyes, mind you. Love of, love, let's just say love in general, it blinds these eyes. But self love, we are now navigating from this eye, and we can see so much with this eye. So self love is the clearing energy of any type of blind love or illusions, veils we may have had over our eyes due to love. See? I don't care. Don't open my other candy bar. I'm probably not going to ever eat that candy bar. Y'all can sit in the living room. Hi, Papa. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Can y'all come in and close my door? I mean, what y'all got going on? Thank you. Like our love for our families. For most of us, we would do anything for our families, only for quite a few of us to realize our families, not all of them, have our best interests at heart. But we were blinded by the love of family, the love of that family dynamic, right? Where we tolerate them overstepping their boundaries, where we tolerate them overstepping their boundaries, we tolerate them being in our business, we tolerate them, we allow them to get away with a lot. The same way we do with a lover in a relationship, the same way we do with our husbands and wives, the same way we do with our children. But when we love ourselves, we learn to establish a level of tolerance and boundaries for family, where we can love people from a distance. We can set boundaries where I love you, but you need to respect my privacy. You need to stop overstepping your boundaries. My business, my life is my own. It is not yours. Respect, love me, show me that you love me enough to where you respect that you only know what it is that I tell you. To snoop in my business, it's not really love. It's overstepping your boundaries. But we have tolerated these things from family members, from our loved ones, right? That's blind love right there, right? Our partners cheat on us. We think it's an isolated event. They didn't mean to do it. They didn't mean to hurt us. And we're just so crushed by the share. They shared themselves with someone else, right? And we just take them back because we just love them so much. Did it ever occur to anyone that when we tolerated these things from people who betrayed our trust, deceived us, or backstabbed us, or whatever, that it's not really them who we're afraid of losing. We're afraid of them walking away with the love that we poured into them that was never reciprocated back into us. What is observing? Who's observing? So collective. You could be in heavy observation of self right now. But I did want to say, what does collective's person want to say to them? Or what does collective want to say to their person? What does spirit want to say to the collective as far as their union with their person? You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. Do we really trust people if we don't trust in ourselves? Do we really love people if we don't love ourselves first? Can we really love thy neighbor, honor thy mother, thy father, thy brothers, if we don't first honor ourselves? Everything, every lesson, this is the conclusion I'm at right now. Every lesson that I have learned, karmic, divine, whatever, they simply were lessons that I needed to learn about myself. They were all lessons meant for me to find self. They were all lessons designed for me to know myself, to trust myself, to honor myself, to love myself, to believe in myself, to have faith in myself. Of course, we have faith in the Most High God, but we're talking about the real bottom line of all these karmic lessons. They're really about us learning ourselves, instilling the things within us that we think we need in another. We must first find them in ourselves. And only then will we know what a real divine being looks like, a divine counterpart, a twin flame, a divine union is. My papa's so funny, y'all. He's so funny. That man don't have a wrinkle on his face, child. He look as young as I do. My papa. What does the divine want to say to the collective when it comes to these divine unions? Give us some really beautiful messages.
What that private where your sister live at the moment?
He has not called my cousin his rightful name yet. I'm like, Mama, that's not that man name. That's not how you say that man name.
Okay, now I got you. You the one going to school up in.
That's Taylor, Papa. Everybody think that they're twins. Nyla is Nyla. Why do I keep saying Nyla? Nyla is brighter than Taylor, but Taylor is skinnier than Nyla though. I said that, girl. I said that. Taylor is a little petite. She gonna be Miss Petite, so it's Kaya.
I won't be confused.
Everybody is always confused on them two, and then everybody asks if Kai and Kyan are twins. It's just black, no crack. I'm just saying. You gone? Okay, I love you, Papa. Drive safely. Okay. Don't bump your head. Don't bump your head this time. All right, Papa. Bro, what are you doing? Get out of there. Okay. You going with Papa? Oh, chill. I don't need him to sit up with big ass snot on his head again. Okay. Anyways, collective. Let me get a couple more messages from my telepathy oracle deck, what you or your person would like to say to each other. And then we're going to pull from my index cards. So we have Cupid here. Yeah, I can be real corny. I can make people feel so uncomfortable. I really can. Like, Cupid says love is in the air when Cupid is around, so love is in the air. And we got engines are being up. You know, these divine union engines are being revved up. It's gonna be so many freaking weddings. It's gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Give me a tissue. Don't let me mess up my makeup. Don't let me mess up my makeup. Yeah, I may start getting back into wearing my full face, but I don't know. I'm looking for an airier version of makeup, so definitely probably like airbrush. A lot of people like they ain't hip to it, but they will be. Airbrush makeup, that's the bee's knees, especially if you go with like it's Ben Nye. They have a beautiful airbrush makeup. You talking about stay on all day, baby. No smudging. And that Ben Nye banana powder and stuff. Like, did people get away from the baked setting powder and the banana setting powders and that airbrush? Like, listen, these celebrities, they wear what is called stage makeup. This is where like people who are on who are like Broadway stars and actors and actresses, and they have to do long scenes. There's a lot of sweating and perspiration, and it may be it may be I don't care. It may be humid in the climate and stuff. They wear what is known as stage makeup, baby. You talk about stay on all day, poreless, primed. Baby, you're talking about defined? Hmm. Somebody cooking chicken, like turkey wings today? I smell turkey wings and I know I'm not cooking them. And I'm more than likely going to cook for Thanksgiving, guys. So go figure. And yes, your girl is a great fucking cook. That's one thing I can do. You know, it's a couple of things I can do real well, but I know I'm just a fucking these. But no, I'm serious though. And I'm so shocked. See now, with my self-love boundaries, this is going to be the difference. I don't know if like, the extended family is going to come into town, but it's just going to be a no-go for people coming over here to my house. It's just going to be a no-go. Especially with shit that I'm finding out. Like, dude, I just want the biggest, fluffiest hair ever. Like, Megan the Stallion, she has that big afro like wig. I don't want it like that. I just want like big. And it has to be raw hair. Like it has to be raw. If I want to do big like that, Burmese, Cambodian, even uh, Laotian type of hair is good for that type of look. So, like, yeah, like, I get back to myself. Look, honoring yourself, embracing yourself, masculine and feminine. Observe yourself, commit to yourself. This is what Spirit is saying. Navigate through the maze of your emotions, okay? Love yourself, honor yourself, trust yourself. The only way that we are going to be able to give that to our counterparts is if we first give that to ourselves. I think a lot of us have lacked that. If you really ask me, it's not that the world lacks love, it's that the world lacks self-love. Do y'all think that that's the overall lesson in this life cycle for all of us? The world doesn't lack love, the world lacks self-love. Oh, that is a huge download. Wait a minute now. We talking about ancient times now. Like, hold on. Oh, we gonna have to talk about that on Saturday. We gotta table that conversation. They're telling me about when into a state of depression. Feeling like she was ugly. Feeling like she was damaged beyond repair. I get it. That's why I love her so much. She is so strong and admirable. Tiamat, she is Mother Earth. She really is. She really is worth honoring. But we forgot to honor her because we were not honoring ourselves, loving ourselves. How can we love her? She really is magnificent in all her glory and all the life that she sustains. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Dude, we have accept, admiration, sorry, and enlightenment. Honor yourself, accept yourself, admire yourself. Everything we do for ourselves, we will then give to our counterparts when we come into these unions. Enlightenment, and we have union, and these unions are coming together. Spirit says, yes, baby, with clarity, Ace of Swords. Honor your feelings. Honor those deep-rooted feelings. Honor what they are. It reminds me of my beautiful Buddhist teaching book. Beautiful. Okay? When things fall apart. And let me find it. It's there's so many. Let me read the context to you guys in the different chapters, right? The headings of each chapter and how beautiful this book is and how much it helped me. I'm grateful for the trials and tribulations, y'all. The first chapter is intimacy with fear. The second chapter is when things fall apart, because this is the one I'm going to tap into. No, it's not that one. Chapter 3, this very moment is the perfect teacher. That's the one I was talking about. 4 is relax as it is. 5 is it's never too late. 6, not causing harm. 7, hopelessness and death. 8 worldly dharmas. 9, 6 kinds of loneliness. 10, curious about existence. 11, non-aggression. And the 4 maras. MARAS. 12, growing up. 13, widening the circle of compassion. 14, the love that will not die. Self-love. You hear me? 15 is going against the grain. 16, servants of peace. 17, opinions. 18, secret oral instructions. 19, 3 methods for working with chaos. 20, the trick of choicelessness. This is a beautiful book, beautiful. 21, reversing the wheel of samsara. SAMSARA. 22, the path is the goal. 22, the path is the goal. What we learn on the path, not the day, not the destination. What we learn on the path. We learn everything we need to know about ourselves, or at least we're supposed to. That's the joy in the path. Who we come across, the lessons we learn from the connections, the people, the everything. So I like to, again, like I said, the particular, so what I'm trying to highlight is chapter 3. This very moment is the perfect teacher. Mercury retrograde is, and we have, look, and I wrote very imperative in green, just like the heart chakra collective, just like the heart chakra. This very moment is the perfect teacher. When we meet our match, I'm going to move on because this is the part. Hold on. Let me see that lighter. And can you bring my ashtray? No, I got it. I got it, fam. I got both. Okay. Cayenne, go get your night clothes on. Because he's going to bed early tonight, collective.
What are you doing? Where are you taking it?
Watch out. What you doing with that? Caleb. Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, why is he taking it to the back? I figured Caleb probably asked him. I'm like, okay. Anyways, let's read, shall we? Might get a little boring, but somebody will come across this in a little Zen moment. So, excuse me. Those moments and people in our lives who trigger our unresolved issues could be regarded as good news. We don't have to go hunting for anything. We don't need to try to create situations in which we reach our limit. They occur all by themselves with clockwork regularity along our path. Each day, we're given many opportunities to open up or shut down. The most precious opportunity presents itself when we come to the place where we think we can't handle whatever it is that's happening. It's too much. It's gone too far. We feel bad about ourselves. There's no way we can manipulate the situation to make ourselves come out looking good. No matter how hard we try, it just won't work. Basically, life has just nailed us. This is us catastrophizing or catastrophizing. It's as if you looked at yourself in the mirror and you saw a gorilla. The mirror's there, it's showing you, and what you see looks bad. You try to angle the mirror so you will look a little better, but no matter what you do, you still look like a gorilla. This is, that's being nailed by life, beat up by life, the place where you have no choice to it, where you have no choice except to embrace what's happening or push it away. Most of us do not take these situations as teachings. We automatically hate them. We run like crazy. We use all kinds of ways to escape. All addictions stem from this moment when we meet our edge and we just can't stand it. We feel we have to soften it, pad it with something, and we become addicted to whatever it is that seems to ease the pain. In fact, the rampant materialism that we see in the world stems from this very moment. There are so many ways that have been dreamt up to entertain us away from the moment, to soften its hard edge, deaden it, so we don't have to feel the full impact of the pain that arises when we cannot manipulate the situation to make us come out looking fine. So I'm going to skip this next paragraph, and it goes on to say, basically, disappointment, embarrassment, and all those basically disappointment, embarrassment, and all these places where transformation. Remember this. We just lost our ground completely. We are unable to hold it together, and we feel that we're not on top of things. Rather than realizing that it takes death for there to be birth, we just fight against the fear of death. Therefore, we defeat learning the lesson and what this is and what these things are. Reaching our limit is not some kind of punishment. It's actually a sign of health that when we meet the place where we are about to die, so to speak, air quotes, We feel fear and trembling. A further sign of health is that we don't become undone by fear and trembling, but we take it as a message that it's time to stop struggling and look directly at what's threatening us. Things like disappointment and anxiety are messengers telling us that we're about to go into unknown territory. This is what they mean when they say clinging to the south node. When you're going into your north node from your south node, it is unknown territory. It is uncomfortable. A lot of people cling to their south nodes. We all have clung to our south nodes because it's comfortable, even though it's not the best for us. The behaviors, the patterns, the habits, the people, the places, the things, the addictions, whatever it may be. These are all things a part of our self know that we cling to so we can be comfortable and give ourselves excuses or reasons or padding, softening the blow so we don't go into our north nodes. But that right there is a death in itself, if you ask me. To stay in our south nodes is a sort of de-evolution. Because to me, if we're not evolving, we're devolving, and that's death. That's a true death. And it goes on to say, what invokes hope and fear for me is different from what brings it up for you. And then look, I was outlining paragraphs and stuff. I'm so freaking corny. So, the spiritual journey involves going beyond hope and fear, stepping into unknown territory, continually moving forward. Please stop, Kyan. That's not nice. Continually moving forward. The most important aspect of being on the spiritual path may be to just keep moving. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. 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 Just keep swimming. This is why I be so fucking optimistic, so enthusiastic. No, this is not my maker. This is not my break point. This is a make or break. I can choose if it's make or break. I choose make. If it involves love, every single lesson, a different level of love and how I love, and something that I need to learn in love and in evolving in love to operate the power of love, I'm going to choose the make, not break. I'm not going to let love break me. I'm going to let love make me. Next thing that I may be faced with, I sit in that moment. I literally learned how to take the lessons and what that hurt, what that pain from whatever that love is. I think is love. What it may be for you, collective, it may be something different, right? It may be money. It may be financial gain. It may be spirituality or religious something. Mine's is love, right? So if love is my base tone, right? Let's just say that. Love is my ground basis, right? It's my ground zero. I'm going to come to a time where my love is always going to be tested and put to the test of whether or not it is make or break. If I try to shy away from it and let it be a breaking point for me, I go back into my south node. Therefore, I'm then devolving, and therefore that is a death. If I allow that moment to make me learn the lesson, allow it to make me, forge me into someone better who is now prepared for the next lesson in love, because that's my thing. Evolve. A version of myself better prepare for whatever the next lesson is. Next lesson comes along, breaks my heart. It's meant to destroy my love because that's my ground. That is my ground. The devil attacks your grounding. Everybody's not grounded in the same chakra. Some people are grounded in their root chakra. Some people are grounded in their sacral chakra. Some people are grounded in their solar plexus with their creativity and their genius and their minds, their crowns. Some people are grounded in their throat chakra, the way they speak, right? I'm grounded in my heart. It doesn't matter if I give out this information and someone tries to attack that. I have been forged through the fire where there's never going to come a moment. And when they say never, I'm saying never. There's never going to come a moment where I will let what is my ground, what I stand on and stand for, be my breaking point as opposed to my making point. And I don't give a shit how the world likes to laugh at me or look at me or call me dumb or call me gullible or call me a hopeless romantic. No, I don't care. It's going to be my making point. Whatever is sent towards me to break break my love down, that is a lesson that I can now turn and use into a making of something better, a better me. Okay, it goes on to say the spiritual journey involves going beyond hope and fear, stepping into unknown territory, continually moving forward. The most important aspect of being on the spiritual path may be to just keep going. Usually we reach our limit. You hear me? Make or break. Usually we reach our limit. We feel exactly and he goes on to talk about the previous story that he used in his time that he spent in Tibet with Rinpoche. That's what they call him, Rinpoche. How do we work with our minds when we meet our match? Rather than indulge or reject our experience, we can somehow let the energy of the emotion, you hear me? We can somehow, let me see where I was. We can somehow let the energy of the emotion, the quality of what we're feeling, pierce us to the heart. This is easier said than done, but it's a noble way to live. It's definitely the path of compassion, the path of cultivating human bravery and kind-heartedness. In the teachings of Buddhism, we hear about egolessness. It sounds difficult to grasp. What are we talking about anyways? When the teachings are about gnosis, however, we feel right at home. That's something we really understand. But egolessness, question mark, when we reach our limit and we aspire to know that place fully, which is to say that we aspire to neither indulge nor repress, a hardness in us will dissolve. We will be softened by the sheer force of whatever energy arises, the energy of anger, the energy of disappointment, the energy of fear. When it's not solidified in one direction or another, the very energy pierces us to the heart and it opens us up. This is the discovery of egolessness. It's when our usual schemes fall apart. Reaching our limit is like finding a doorway to sanity and the unconditional goodness of humanity rather than meeting an obstacle or a punishment. Yeah. And relax as it is. Relaxing in the moment. We're really talking in life. We're really talking about navigating ourselves. Period. We're talking about navigating ourselves. So we're going to pull from the index cards. I have been separating them, guys. So please be... We have Earth Angel on the bottom. And 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Give me more on the divine unions. What does collective need to know about their person as it pertains to their person? What they would want to say to their person or what their person will want to say to them. Give us beautiful messages. Instill false hope on this channel at all. If you guys go back to last year this time, you're going to see a difference in me. You know what that is? That's self-love. It's not the loving of another. I'm not being D down. You know, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in the best place that I've ever been, but it definitely is self-love. If y'all don't believe it's real, just go back and look at me a year ago. That's too many. Spirit, knock, knock. Your person may be arriving soon, collective. Or this is spirit knocking on your door. Do you hear me knocking? Well, let me in. Sometimes, most times, I desire to stay just like this. This energy, this tone of voice, this level of delicacy, this level of vulnerability. But I know that that would, if I stay like this forever, that would be me remaining in my comfort zone and not allowing myself to evolve. But I like how I am when I'm like this. When I'm bitchy, that's another side of me. That side has little to no control. Um, ugh, it's just she's really ugly to deal with at times. That's so many. Oh, your person wants you to know. They didn't think that they could feel so deeply. They're tapping into the maze of their emotions. A honeymoon is significant. A message about a honeymoon could be significant. You got a lot of intimacy that your person could want to message you an intimate message. Spirit says, in the meantime, you may need to promote your app idea. You have an app, promote that, work on it, perfect it. This is a part of yourself. Whatever you create, that is an extension of who you are within. I love myself. Like, I don't want to be like nobody else. I don't see the need to. I don't see nobody that I would want to be like. I want to be like me. I really love the shit out of myself. I think I'm the shit to me. I'm just saying. You got a new house coming soon, collective. That's what Spirit is saying. And you know who it is that's about to message you. Or somebody may message you from an unknown number. You could get a letter, a phone call from an unknown number, or email, recognized email address or something. You're not going to recognize, but the message may have the context of you know who it is. Like, oh, you know who this is. Your person is kind of smug. It's okay. Don't come out of that. Or maybe you like that, collective. Again, your relationship should be what you make it. Fire and desire is here. This person has a lot of passion for you. You have a lot of passion for this person as well. Turn it down, jerk. Jerk what? Spirit says, this person is saying it kills them to know how much they really love you. We're not even going to try to sing that part. Spirit is saying that you may need to sustain from any sexual activity, including self-pleasure. So I call it self-medicating. Okay? Reserve your energy so you can manifest, or you can put that energy into some type of app idea that you may have, or this incoming intimacy with your person. This person also admires you very much. This person is learning how to honor their feelings about you as well, collective. Again, emotions are amaze. M-A-Z-E. Not amazing, but they are amazing. Oh, this person is... Don't let me be your wuss. Don't let me cry. Oh, dear, don't let me cry. Love and happiness prevail, Spirit says. Somebody wants to take you out, collective. What does collective's person want to say to them, or collective to their person? This person said they coming to get you. They are trying to manifest you, law of attraction, or they are attracted to you, or you them. Could be the same. You know, this person will protect you. And they said that they will take care of your heart's desires, collective. There's a lot of magnetic attraction and passion here. There's a lot of reserve your actual energy, collective. I don't know why that's important, but that's really important at this time. For anybody that may need to know that. It could have something to do that you guys are supposed to create together. And I'm not talking about a baby. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Why you always laugh at me when I say that? Like, get that. Collective, if you're working on a business, Spirit is saying you need to do your LLC paperwork and go ahead and register your trade name. And it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to do. You may need to start working on your business credit as well as your personal credit. Very important things, people. Learn to start creating business and your trade name and stuff, and learn to start creating instruments of your instruments of operation, doing business as, your fee schedules, just all kinds of stuff. Business plans. Your person says you bring out the best in them, collective. Or maybe you feel like your person brings out the best in you. That'd be a lot. This person does not want you to walk away. This person could be good with financial literacy, or you can, collective. They may have like a lot of strong ties or bonds with people in the finance, marketing department, stuff like that. In the financing industry. Yeah, the laws of the universe, universal laws. Energy, what we put out, we get back. You could be getting a wardrobe upgrade, collective. That's what I'm talking about. Put that shit on and pop your shit, baby. Pop your shit. I've been really good energy lately, collective. So, a newfound happiness of self. Very, very much so. Happy with myself. Proud of myself. Seriously. What you need and what you want. Child. Anything you put your mind to, you can do, collective. Don't forget that. If nobody is telling you that, I'm telling you that. Spirit is telling you that. This person is asking you to come back to them. They miss you. This person may have a hard time reaching out to you. Like I said, this person is going through a maze of emotions. So we're talking about untapped resources when it comes to emotions with your person possibly. We got holy matrimony, baby. I've been making plans for you. This person has a lot of plans for you. This person, the book, okay? This person is not used to this energy. This person said they are madly in love with you, Divine Feminine. This person could be getting ready to ask you out or invite you somewhere special occasion, a special event that they have made and planned and mapped out. Somebody is very strategic. Somebody is very anal. And I'm not talking about the weird kind. I'm talking about like they like to map stuff out to a T. They like to cross their T's and dot their I's. It's 1:11 on the timer. So synchronicities, confirmation. Give me more. What does the collective want to say to their person? What does their person want to say to them? What do they need to know concerning these divine unions coming together? This is a past life soulmate that wants to invite you somewhere. They are madly in love with you, child. You're going to dominate every industry, collective. Whatever it is that you do, you're going to dominate it with this person. You got it in you. This person says they've been hurt, but they're really ready to heal with you, collective. So be delicate with this person. Make sure that they're delicate with you as well. A lot of vulnerable energy here. Oh no, that's not supposed to be in there. This person said you can have whatever you like, whatever. Or that's you saying that to them. You are thriving in all areas. Whatever areas you are tapping into, you are thriving in those areas. If I set them to the side, that's because those are my 18 plus cards. Some of them kind of got lost in the shuffle here, you know? What you doing with those scissors, sir? Put those down. Don't start cutting up. Child, they love having confetti-like strips of paper every freaking where. Like, why? You are extremely talented. Your person feels like you are extremely talented, collective. Or you feel like your person is extremely talented. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, child. You definitely could be very gifted in whatever it is that you do. Don't let anybody tell you different. Haters gonna hate, fakers gonna fake. But collective will continue to be divine. With that goddess energy. You hear me, collective? Somebody want to drop or spend a bag on you, hunty. Because you bring out the best in them. That cat's come out twice. You guys bring out the best in each other. That's what I feel like. What does the collective need to know that their person wants to say to them, feels about them? What does the collective want to say to their person? Humble. Your person is a very humble person now. They have went through a very humbling experience. We all go through that. Being humble is just another form of appreciation and gratitude. Spirit say, get ready. Because you and this person are attracting each other. You guys are coming into union. You guys are coming nearer and nearer to each other. Yeah, that is supposed to be in there. Ciao. I don't be in here, but Spirit say get ready. And this could be why you're getting into this energy of learning to love yourself, be by yourself, be content and loving of yourself, trust in yourself. Or embracing the moment of solitude that you have when you're not in a relationship. Because once this comes in, y'all gonna be like full throttle. You know, y'all gonna have at it with the babies. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not, listen, womb alchemy. Okay? You can manifest a lot with that womb energy. This is possibly why you're being guided to sustain from actual activity, expanding or spending your actual energy. Yeah, portals opening. Okay. Take the lead, and your person wants to provide for you or you all. They could be you and them, you and children, with good vibes only. This person said they are yours, signed, sealed, delivered. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. You and this person are going to be a very strong, powerful power couple as well. Like y'all may go into business with each other. New idea, post it. You may need to write your new idea on a post-it note. See it every day. This will encourage you, remind you of it. You can think more of it. The more you think of it, you will start manifesting it to come into fruition. And also this will be like a guide for you to work on it just a little bit every day if you need to. Nonetheless, keep moving forward, okay? Okay? You are a strong lion or lioness energy. This person said, can I just see you every moment? I don't want to sing. When I open my eyes. Look, I'm a sucker, guys. Who is that? Is that Maxwell? I think so. This person want to wake up to you, collective. You want to wake up to your person. This could be you to your person. I mean, y'all are going to be in it's like some womb alchemy portals opening in that womb space. So, that's some powerful shit right there, You're a highly sought after collective. Affirm it. But put God first. Okay? What does collective person want to say to them or collective to their person? Healthy communication as well. There is no coming in and just, forgetting about the past. Things that need to be communicated need to be communicated. And then, release that shit to the universe. That's what I will say. Now, Spirit say, now. Make sure you start thanking God now. Thank God for what is to come. This is what I do also in the energy of gratitude and appreciation. I thank God for what I have and for everything that is to come. Whatever is to come, I already have it. It is already mine. And I thank the Most High God for it. I thank Source and the Divine for it. I thank the ancestors for guiding me to be able to receive it. This person feels like you are fascinating. They want to take you out to dinner, collective. This person feels like they were cold to you. Now you're cold to them, collective. Aw. They feel like that you done switched up on them because you done got a little bit of money or something. Or because of money, now you cold to them. They may be going through a hard financial time or coming out of a hard financial time right now. They may be feeling like, you ghosted them during a time where they had prosperity problems or, problems with money and stuff. This person said, please just say you'll be theirs. Just say you'll be theirs already. They're ready to take the lead now. Take off running and look back since. We've been together ever since. They're one of those love stories. Like, it's so cute. My goodness. Why is this in here? He or she said, they lied on you and made me doubt. But this person is ready to take the lead. They are also ready to take accountability for allowing people to get in between you two as well. I don't know everybody's situation. Sometimes we have to hear people out. Could be kind of stubborn like me. Like, I don't want to hear that. But no, I need to. That's ego. It's ego. That's the ego it's been active too long. Trying to protect my little vulnerable feelings and my little softy self. I'm a softy. Totally a softy. I'm a crier. I'm a hugger. I'm a kisser. I'm very, very, very fragile. And that's why the opposite side of me is very bitchy. Your person wants you to be a pampered princess. Jawan, where you go?
It was something.
Tell Jawan.
It was something you had said to me. Dang, I was looking at the song. What? You fall. You saying I fell? What?
No, go see. I think. Go see what he. Your person said you're his baby or her baby. Oh, you're emperor or you're an emperor. They want to know if they ever cross your mind, if you ever think about them.
It's gone. It's no more than that. It's gone.
Their little pampered princess. Aw. Somebody want to know if you're home, collective. Or they want you to know that you are home to them. They are home to you.
Song. You said it with me. Song.
Let's get a couple more. What does the collective want to say to their person or their person to them? Collective to their person or their person to them. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. We're embodying the goddess. We're calling them all the gods and goddesses of divine love, of godly love. O'Shea, so mote it be. This person wants you submissive though. If you like it, I love it. Look, don't turn me on. This could be this person's love language as well. They want their woman, their wife, their pastor. You're gonna be a pampered princess. They just want you to submit to them to allow them to lead. See, there's a difference. This doesn't mean that you can't be independent. This doesn't mean that. Sometimes women, we need to let men be men. Okay? But in our defense, masculines, a lot of us have lived lives where men aren't men and we have had to be the men. So it takes time, but music can heal. Frequency music. Go check out your girl's channel. It's Shay the Dual Alchemist. It is my other channel, Frequency Music, available to everyone, and it is free, 15 minutes a piece. Okay, all I ask is for a little monetary donation of like $1 or something, so I could buy more like music equipment and to actually make and compose my own beats, as opposed to having to like chop up extracts, add to, take from, cut here, splice there, add a beat here, add a beat there, like I really want like some real equipment where I could really do all of that in one. I actually want, there's stuff that I want to do, I need my own lab. I'm gonna be like Jimmy Neutron, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like Jimmy Neutron, like sexy nerd. This person said that they will do whatever it takes, collective. You need to know that. This person wants to show you off. They are going to long, and they never letting you go. So we talking about a lifetime of child. Future. That means something is coming up. This person said knock knock. It's going to be a lot of pillow talking here. A lot of body massages with pillow talking. This person said, me too. Whatever that is, body massages. He want one too. You want one. This person feels like you are their safe space. This person could be a 6 to 7 figure earner, or this could be you, or this could be you guys together. Okay? Yeah, because you all may be powerful, very powerful together because of your heart space, right? You've learned your lessons about love. And you guys will become major money makers. Y'all gonna make a lot of money together. Happy holidays together. Cocoa butter kisses for my cocoa butter princesses. Hey, the chocolate one's sexy too. Don't forget that, divine feminines and masculines. The chocolate one's sexy too. White chocolate, don't forget y'all too. Y'all sexy and fuck too. Okay? Even the white chocolate with a little bit of strawberry on there. Y'all sexy too. Don't get it. I'm just cocoa. Okay? This is cocoa butter kisses. We talking about my skin here. This This shit is cocoa, you know? Lavender and cocoa. Like Alina Bara, she is my favorite. Not my favorite, but she is one of my top 10. Lavender Velvet. I love her. I love her songs. She has some beautiful songs. They are very ethereal. This part again. This person says that they will do whatever it takes. This could be a person from your past. Spirit says that your net worth is going to go up. You and this person are going to be a power couple. You guys are going to start some type of business and you're going to be world renowned. That's what I feel like a household brand. This, I feel like a lot of divine couples that are coming into unions, they are made to create something new for the new earth. And I feel like that these are going to be things that every household will have, partake in, listen to, be a part of, be able to watch, view, be able to advise on things like that, you know. This is not supposed to be in here. It says Campfire Tales, but Tails. Child, y'all might be out camping in the woods somewhere. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? Wink. You know. Baby, I was a runchy when I was writing those ones. The inner workings of a Sag. Dudes, I can't wait till my birthday though. I'm trying to start celebrating now. I'm not even playing. All December, every year, well, except for the past 3 years, I really haven't celebrated. But typically, I celebrate all December. Okay? My birthday is on the 18th. Exactly 1 week later, 7 days later, it's Christmas. Exactly 7 days after that, it's New Year's. So December is a whole fucking party fest for me. Okay? Love on the brain. And if anybody wants to know, no, I do not get less presents and stuff because my birthday is a week before Christmas, baby. I always fucking swindle everybody out of 2 presents. I asked for an early birthday gift. I learned how to get over that. I asked for earlier birthday gifts in November, and I still get a Christmas gift and a birthday gift in December. What do you want? My granny started me on that. Child, she spoiled the hell out of me. This year, I want me a new peacoat. I have the most beautiful peacoat in there, honey. The most beautiful. And it's one of those ones that flare out at the bottom. It's so pretty, so delicate. And it's cream. It has these big gold and black buttons. It folds down. It has this deep hood. Makes me feel like Little Red Riding Hood, but in cream. In cream. I'm just saying. So I definitely want another peacoat like that. A newer one. That one does need to go to the cleaners because, of course, you know, I had it for like 3 years. I love that peacoat. I love it. Nala. Can you go stop my dryer for me? All you have to do is open the door to it. Never mind, I'm going to have Jawan do it. Last few message collective to their person or from their person to them. Moves being made on your behalf behind the scenes. It's a be your person planning something very special. Planning their next move. I think somebody trying to come in and like make their, you know, mark their territory. Like this is gonna be something big. Like this is gonna be some stuff like this person don't want you to be in a position where you can refuse. Now, granted, you do have your own. You can refuse if you want to, but this person wants to pull out all the freaking stops. That's what I'm hearing. That is not supposed to be in there. But it's okay to pray before love making. Let's just say that. Pray over your root, sacral chakras, all of your chakras, over your womb space, masculine, over your masculine area. Okay. Spirit says smile more, collective. Life is good. You can feel it. You can feel it in the energy. You can feel it in the energy. You really can. I think we're going to leave that. Yeah, this person said they finna show up. Listen. and you're going to be smiling from ear to ear. Your spirit team and ancestors have brung you guys together. So both divine feminine and divine masculine, your spirit and spirit teams and ancestors are working together in the ethers to bring you guys together because they knew that one or both of you guys were scared and nobody was going to make a move. This is like two stubborn people, two vulnerable people, two caring people, two open heart chakra, heart chakra full bloom, right? And everybody's scared because they've been so hurt, so damaged, so used, so played, so betrayed and stuff, and nobody wants to make a move. And it's like, damn, are y'all gonna come together and kiss already? Like y'all spirit guides and ancestors want y'all to come together and just kiss and make up already. If you guys went into separation, no contact, lessons needed to be learned. If you're coming together for the first time, I want you guys to come together and kiss already. This is what I'm hearing. Come together and kiss already. Like, would y'all just kiss already? This is like, remember when we were in like, I don't know, high school or something, middle school, right? When we first call ourselves trying to like boys and stuff. And it'd be like the first boy we have a crush on, he has a crush on us. Like, oh my God, my crush likes me back. And you be with your friends like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Well, he said he want to see you. Like, no, girl, I'm scared. And they be pushing you. You know your friends, they used to do that. And they pushing, and you like shy, like, no, girl, I can't. And then you see him and his friends pushing him, and he like he trying to play it off and stuff. You know, my first boyfriend was a white boy, y'all. He was fine as fuck. It was fine as fuck. And I was in love with that man. First crush ever. Ever. Ray Wallace. I'll never forget. Total Backstreet Boy. Total surfer looking dude. Man, I was so in love with that man. And when his friends told my friends that he liked me back, I was like, oh my God. He's like, girl, you lying. And then it's like, yeah, he said he want to see you and he want to introduce himself. And he said he want to meet you. And I'm like, I'm scared. And it was like, y'all gonna meet each other at lunch. And then we would meet at lunch and stuff, middle school. We go out to meet and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, that's him. And I'm walking up like, oh my God, this is him. This is it. My crush likes me back. He wants to talk to me. But I was such a dweeb. I was such a freaking dweeb. And he was like, and then I seen his boys like pushing him like, go. And he kept turning around like, nah, man. I'm scared. I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't like me. He's trying to run away from me. Dweeb in school. Dweeb. Like, oh my God, my crush is trying to run. But no, he was like, yeah, I like you too. I seen you and and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to play it cool. And I'm like, yeah, I told my friends I like you too. And he was like, yeah, so I think you're cute and you want to go out, you want to date. I was so fucking sick of myself. Oh my God, it was the cutest white boy ever. I think you're really, really cute. And okay. Well, I guess we go together now. Like, you want to hold my hands and we hang out for the rest of recess? Little corny ass niggas, like, well, wicked and nigga. I'm just saying, little corny asses. Like, yeah, you want to hold hands and we just hang out for the rest of recess? Like, yeah, oh my God. And then he grabbed my hand. I look like, oh my God. Collective, you may be like that all in love all over again, especially after heartache. Your person could be like that, but of course, if this is a masculine I'm talking about, he could be like trying to be all hard and macho, like, yeah, man, like masculine. You let that shit behind the scenes. You can be tough with divine feminine. She gonna let you be tough in public. She gonna let you smack people around and everything, and then she gonna look the other way, like, yeah, I ain't gonna get in this way. I'm gonna let him lead. I'm gonna let him do what he want to do. Let him be a man and stuff. But behind the scenes, he's a little putty in your hands. You're a putty in his hands, divine feminine, right? Okay. Spirit says that you guys will be recognized all over and you don't even realize it yet. You definitely have a new car, a new house coming soon. Your network is going up. This person wants to move in together. They said, let's stay together. This person wants to shower you with gifts and make you extremely happy. Law of attraction again. Spirit says use it with your womb energy to get everything that you want. If you are not the type of person, collective, masculine, or feminine, but I feel like I'm talking more to my feminine population or feminine energy. If you are not the person that really had, like, if you're like me, I really don't try to manifest because things just come to me naturally. But when I really, really, really need something to come in for me, I do focus a lot of my energy on that. And this doesn't mean, lust spells. This doesn't mean that. What I mean is that I focus my mind on what it is that I want to accomplish or what I want to have here in the near future. And then I focus solely on that, and I do everything that is aligned with that or that will align me to that. And then that thing just flows naturally to me. So, collective, that is going to be all for this read. I thank you guys for tuning in and tapping in. And that was a love message between collective to their person. Brought to you by yours truly, Shay, the Dual Alchemist. And I will see you guys later. And I love you guys. I love you guys a ton, a ton, a ton, a ton. See you guys later on the next one. Bye.